All right.
What's going on? Welcome to another live stream from the Pro Wrestling Shoot. I'm Jesse Carter. Joined with me as always, James Pinard Jr. James, I won't cuss, but what's going on today, man?
What is going on? We got WrestleMania coming up, which is, man, time flies by really quick.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
already
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I'm excited about WrestleMania, dude. Even though the card is not everything everybody thinks it should be, but it's 2 nights. I mean, it's more wrestling. There's a lot of wrestling this week, man. There's a lot of wrestling this week. So we're just going to try to have to get through it, dude. How do you feel about the card so far?
You know, just looking at the card in general, there is some that, you're excited for, and then there's some like, meh. There's a couple fillers, I think, but yeah, you never know. I mean, I think this is their second year doing the night 1, night 2 circumstance. And yeah, I'm ready for it. Let's see. I want them to prove me wrong. Show me that the card is actually better than.
Are you actually going to watch this live this year? Or is this going to be one of those situations where you're going to catch it later?
I'll probably catch it here and there. Depends. We'll have to see. I'll tell you this: every match is there's a few that I probably won't watch myself that I don't care about.
Yeah, we'll get into those real quick. But before we do, guys, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. We're going to be doing this almost every single Tuesday. If we're not doing this, we're posting videos or whatever. Our main shows are on audio format, so go and check those out. We put a lot of hard work. I cannot stress this enough. These are our main shows. We do this as a side thing just to give extra content to our listeners over on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast. Go and check out those shows. Those are a lot longer and yeah, they're an actual show format. And if you haven't already, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and TikTok at the Pro Wrestling Shoot. Follow us on Twitter at TPWS Podcast. And yeah, let's kick this thing off, man. I mean, I don't really have these matches in order. So I guess we could just get into one and we'll go down. We'll start off with this. I guess you can call it a match. We got Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville, man. Anything goes in this match. What do you think about this, James?
Seeing that AEW has done like celebrities coming into wrestling, Johnny Knoxville wants to prove himself. He's going to do whatever it takes. He'll jump off of, scaffolds. He'll jump off the, barricades and all that. I'm going to, just like everyone was expecting how Pat was going to do, I think Johnny's just going to be that jackass star, if you will. And I don't know. They're going to do something extreme that you're like, wow, you weren't expecting that. So I think it's going to be a very good. Honestly, it's going to be a fun little mixed match. I know we were kind of like, really, Johnny Knoxville in the Rumble, didn't do much, just got his ass kicked, got thrown out. Now he's got a match at Mania with Sami Zayn, and they've been going back and forth. They keep the storyline going with him going to the Jackass premiere, the shirt that says Sami Zayn forever. I kind of expect a good match out of this, surprisingly.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see what happens. I really think that this is just one of those matches where Johnny Knoxville's just coming in there to say that he got beat down in wrestling, takes all the finishers, whatever. He's going to now get to put on his crown that he's had a match at WrestleMania. So, I mean, dude, go support Jackass Forever, man. I hear it's hilarious. I'm going to have to watch it now, too. It's actually on Paramount Plus, so I have the pleasure of watching that and not having to pay for it. So thank you, Paramount Plus.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to have Johnny win the match in a shocker. I think Johnny's going to win the match over Sami.
Yeah, man. We'll get into the next match too, man. Let's we got a lot of matches, so we're gonna try to just blaze through them, man, because I don't want this stream to go too long. But we will put up a number for all you guys to call in, and yes, it works this time. It works. I had James test it out before we even started this stream, so you guys will be able to call into the show if you want, if you're comfortable with that. So yeah, let's kick it off with Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch. I mean, obviously for me, this is going to be one of those matches that Becky's given the belt back to Bianca, right? Because this has been kind of building since SummerSlam. What do you think about that?
Well, obviously, us witnessing it live when she got squashed by Becky, it was a shocker to us. We were all pissed off. I was pissed off, and they've been drawing this storyline ever since. This past Raw we just had, they were gonna, Becky was gonna cut Bianca's hair off, vice versa. She actually got her cut. Um, they've been going back and forth with this, and Bianca has delivered so many great matches. She has paved the way from NXT. She's busted her ass off. That great, fantastic match, probably match in the night last year from WrestleMania with her and Sasha. And now it's her and Becky for the title.
Do you think Becky's gonna give it up to Bianca, or do you think they're gonna swerve and Bianca's gonna lose this one? I think it's a mistake, dude. I think you should have Becky keep it, man. She's big time Bex. Come on, man, big time Bex. She's a star.
That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know if they're gonna run some sort of gauntlet with her in the future. Is she gonna go to every Mania, go after all 4 horsewomen? She already beat Sasha. Is she gonna be Becky? Maybe another one's gonna be she faces Charlotte at Mania, and then maybe Bayley. I don't know. I think they're gonna give it to Bianca. I just kind of feel that way. Either way,
I think it's time to give it back to Bianca just because they've seen the reaction. I think the fans are kind of behind her, but we'll see, man. We'll see if she's missed her window, because you know how fans can be sometimes, man. They just want to move forward, and maybe they've moved forward on Bianca, and once she gets the title, they'll be bored of her again. Let's shout out a couple people that are in the chat right now. We got Frodo. Got the homie.
Yep, Mr.
We got Matthew Lopez and Everything Pro Wrestling. What's going on, guys? Thank you guys for joining the chat. And yeah, we also have, let me see here. You guys feel like calling in, man, I'll throw this number up there real quick. And it does work. So I don't know, last time we had some technical difficulties. I don't know what was going on with it, but it's working now, man. It's working now. Conrad, if you want to give it a shot, man, you got it.
Yeah, anybody's free to call.
Yeah, I'll just leave that up there for a second. But yeah, I think Bianca's taking it, man.
I think the way she lost at SummerSlam, I think they just have to give it back to her. I think the whole squash match thing and the whole Sasha, situation, I think they're just going to give it back to Bianca. And
Could happen, man. All right, dude, let's get into the next match. Kevin Owens versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now, guys, these aren't in order. I'm just going down what I have on the pictures right here. I'm pretty sure this was slated to be a headliner for night one. They could have changed it, or night. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what they're going to do.
Yeah, I think night one supposedly the closer, and technically it's not on the match card, but we're kind of speculating it's going to happen.
So this is still being promoted as a Kevin Owens show. This is not a sanctioned match by any means, but I think we're going to get some sort of match style going on with this, but not sure what's going on. Chad, yo, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining the chat. Conrad says, I'm with the fam. Okay, no need to call in, buddy. I appreciate you just joining us. That means a lot to us. But yeah, what do you think is going to happen with this Stone Cold and Kevin Owens, man? I mean, I think we're going to get more than just a stunner. I'll tell you that.
I think we're going to get verbal confrontation. They're going to keep going back and forth. Obviously, Austin's going to get one up on him. I think he's still going to troll the fans. I think they're going to tease it just where Kevin's about to leave the ring. He's been calling him out, talking so much smack. Doesn't come out. He's about to leave, and then Austin's music hits. And I kind of feel like he's going to come in the ATV and drive down to the ring, and then they're just going to talk. And it's just going to be Austin being Austin himself, just talking.
You don't think there's going to be an actual wrestling match? You don't think they'll turn it into a quick match? I think they will.
I just don't know what fashion. Is the GM going to come out and just say, all right, ring the bell, we're having a match? He's going to come out in ring gear automatically. I don't know.
I don't know either, man. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah. Or are they going to do it at an earlier time in the show, and then, all right, we're having the match, and they're going to do it later on? That could be a direction they go.
Interesting. Yeah. Something fun is going to happen, man. That promo video that they showed on Raw the other night was amazing for Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm really excited about that. That promo that Kevin Owens did to follow that. I know you probably didn't even watch it, but I watched it and it was awesome, dude. It was a good promo. Kev Woods, how's it going, man? Thanks for joining our chat. If you guys are new to the channel, throw us a like on this video, man. Let us try to reach more people out there, get more people in these chats every week. I appreciate you guys for joining in. Yeah, consider subscribing. Chad says, I was at Monday Night Raw last night in Pittsburgh. It was a birthday gift since birthday was yesterday. Hey, happy late birthday, man.
Happy late birthday, Chad.
He says, I got to see Veer versus Finn Balor before Raw started. It was my first WWE event. Hey, awesome, man. I hope you enjoyed it. I actually did not think that Raw was terrible last night, so it was a pretty good one to get to.
Yeah, I'd like to hear how Veer did against Finn and who got the win on that one.
Right, yeah. So
since he's appearing Monday,
Veer actually was at Raw. Yeah, he's been doing dark matches, is what I've heard. So not really sure what's going on. Chad said, "Thank you guys." Kev says the match I'm most excited for is Austin and McAfee. Really? Yeah, I'm excited for the champion versus champion match. I am excited for Austin. Obviously, I mean,
don't get me wrong.
Up on Austin, so
Austin is obviously going to be the big one. But yes, a lot of people do support Pat since he did his match against Adam Cole at NXT. So, and Pat will deliver.
Kev Woods says, "Veer Maha, let's go Veer the goat." The goat.
The goat. He's coming.
His vignettes are hilarious, man. Kev Woods says, I'm ready for Veer Mahan, the best wrestler of all time. Oh, well, that's kind of stretching it, but we'll see.
Veer got the win over Finn. Wow, wow. Shocker. Maybe that's why Finn is not on the WrestleMania card.
Interesting. That's crazy, man. Poor Finn Balor, dude. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I'm excited for this Austin confrontation or match or whatever they're going to be doing. I'm not sure. I'm just excited to see Austin. I think that's huge. I think it's going to be a really cool deal. I think it might even lead to something further down the line, which I hope. We'll have to see. Austin's in the best shape of his life. He's gone on record to say that he's in the best shape of his life, and he's been getting into ring gear or in-ring shape for quite some time now. So that's good to know. We'll get into a match that I really don't care about, and I don't know why it's on this card. This is one of those breaks where you got to order some wings or you go and get your pizza, beer, whatever you're doing. We got Drew McIntyre versus Happy Corbin.
Piss break. Who do you go with this one? I want to say Drew, but I feel like they're going to do an upset, and Happy Corbin's going to get the win.
I can definitely see that happening.
I can see that. I just I don't know. I think Corbin's undefeated at WrestleMania.
I think he is. Anybody in the chat, if you're in the chat right now, is anybody excited about this match at all? Because this one's kind of flown past my head. This is just one.
Let's just hope somebody's not thrown on their head. Let's just hope that compared to last time.
Do you see the Snickers commercial that they got Happy Corbin doing?
Yes, makes perfect sense. Right guy for it. But not too big in the match. But I'll go Happy Corbin on that one.
Okay. I'm gonna say Drew gets this one. But
now here's the question: is since no one has ever kicked out of Happy Corbin's finisher, will Drew be the first one? No one has ever kicked out of it. Because I know him and Kenny have been going at it. No one's ever kicked out of my finisher. No one's been kicked out of mine. So
that's a nice little storyline that they got going on, right? Because we always see finishers get hit and everybody just kicks out all the time. And it's just one of those fight forever moments, so
just about. Let's
go to the chat and see what we got over here. Kev Woods says Austin Theory, not Austin. Oh, wow. Even though I'm psyched for that. Austin Theory he's excited for. Nice. Well.
Yeah, Pat McAfee.
Yeah. Those are a couple undercard superstars that he likes. That's cool, man. Chad says, I hope Stone Cold kicks the crap out of Kevin Owens. Hey, man. Kevin Owens is my
That's probably
boy.
going to end up happening.
It's gonna happen, but come on,
Swerve.
man.
Come on. Swerve, Vince. Swerve.
Don't disrespect Kevin. Hey, maybe it could lead to something further, and Kevin Owens ends up hitting the stunner on Stone Cold. You never know.
Yeah,
I'd be excited to see it.
Wouldn't be the first. So,
Kev Wood says the Roman and Brock thing kind of stale. It's like, it will be good. I like the promos. I think this match will be good, man. I think they'll surprise you in this one. We'll have to see. And I think that there's going to be a surprise in that match. The Rock, hopefully, shows up.
Heyman, yeah. Rock or Heyman or Usos, whatever happens.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happens, though, man. I don't expect The Rock to be there, but that would be nice that'd be a nice little surprise. But the match itself, I'm about, and now it's going to be a 10-star match, or it's gonna a 10-star match, but it seems unnecessary. They have ran this match a lot, man. So I understand your pain on that.
Of course, it's like the 4th time, 5th, I think, at Mania. So
yeah. Chad says that Drew and Corbin match is past my time. Yeah, I'm a little over it too, Chad. I'm right there with you. Corbin won't allow it.
Yep.
He won't allow anyone to kick out of the end of days. WWE probably didn't now until Corbin said it.
Yeah,
they probably didn't know.
So, which is something different. Yeah.
Yeah. They probably didn't know, man. They had just like the streak.
Yeah, that's the next streak. The end of days.
Yeah. So this one I am kind of excited about, just because I don't know, man. I really don't like the guy that's in this match, but I am kind of excited to see Rey and Dominik together. It's Rey Mysterio and Dominik versus The Miz and Logan Paul. How do you feel about this one, James?
Yeah, let's just see Logan get his ass kicked. Never liked the guy whatsoever. So yeah, I'll take Rey and Dominik on this one. I think this is the first time tagging at WrestleMania, so yeah. I think they're gonna get the win. Do I care about it? No.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a double 619. There's gonna be a couple.
Do you think this could possibly lead to the turn that we wanted to see from Dominik? And
I don't. I've been saying it for some time.
Moment?
I don't think they're gonna do that. I think Dominik and Rey, they're gonna be celebrating as a father and son. That's pretty much it. We're not going to get nothing crazy. I'm kind of excited for what entrance we're going to get. Are we going to get a throwback Rey Mysterio with the old theme song? What are we going to get? Kind of inspired of what kind of gear? Logan, Logan just going to be booed the whole damn time. So don't care for it.
Yeah, we'll have to see here. Chad says Pat McAfee is going to kick Austin Theory all the way to the moon after his match. To the moon. Then we got Kevin Woods says, I can't wait for Vince McMahon to fight Seth.
You know what?
We're gonna get into that.
Yeah, there's a lot to take to that about that one.
I read some funny stuff that I'm definitely gonna share with this stream today. Kevin Wood, Logan, I don't care for. I like the guy, but that's my problem. He also said, and be the mysterious opponent instead of Cody. Everything Pro Wrestling says, I feel like Paul turns on Miz. I mean,
I would, but I think Miz is going to turn on Paul. I don't think Miz is going to blake. I don't think he's going to want to take 2 619s.
Yeah, we'll have to just wait and see what that outcome is, man. I wouldn't put it past WWE to do something like that. So, Kevin Wood, Logan's supposed to be hateable when he ain't even the hateable anymore. Jake Paul is way more hateable. I would rather have him in it.
They're both hateable.
Both. Yeah, I hate them both.
Yeah, I always want to see them get their ass kicked on boxing, but whatever.
Yeah, everything Pro Wrestling says not wrong, Kev. Guys, you know what's not hateable though is Manscaped. Today's podcast is presented by Manscaped. Use our promo code PWShoot to get 20% off at checkout plus free shipping. Guys, you got to go with that Lawnmower 4.0 performance package, man. They give you 2 free gifts. You got that ball deodorant and crop preserver. Oh, man. And the trimmer is amazing. Yeah, despite all the funny comments you may hear online, this trimmer works, man. Just don't use it on your face and down there. That's disgusting.
And the draws are very comfortable.
Yeah, underrated. Very underrated. Guys, use promo
Yes,
code
sir.
PWShoot at checkout. Save yourself 20% off and free shipping with Manscaped. And obviously, we got that promo code down here too, so it'll save here for the rest of the stream. Conrad throwing in them scissors, man. You got to, we got to show some love to our sponsor over at Manscaped, dude. They take care of us. We're very proud to have them as a sponsor. Chad says, after Raw went off the air, we got 2 extra matches, RK Bro versus Street Profits. RK Bro won. Then Seth Rollins and Austin Theory, and Seth won. RK Bro versus Street Profits, that was actually on Raw, wasn't it? That was the main event, I thought.
Maybe.
Yeah, that was the main event. Or no, it wasn't.
No, they
Sorry.
got it. No,
they
got
faced the
attacked.
Usos. They faced
the Usos.
Okay.
Wow, 2 dark matches. Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's indifferent. Two.
Yeah, but they didn't give the lower card titles a match. Yeah, not yet. I mean, you might.
Yeah.
Now that I realize it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that. So
let me think. There's obviously
they just haven't put the Intercontinental title on the line.
It's on SmackDown. SmackDown.
Do we have a graphic for that?
No, there's this. It's just on SmackDown, and then there's a Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
Okay, so so they're doing it on SmackDown, but they're not putting on a pay-per-view. That's sad, man. Come on, Intercontinental title used to be super prestigious. Give that belt back to the Miz, man. Let him do his thing.
Yeah,
let the Miz
16 matches is too much for them, man. I don't know.
It really is, though. It really is.
And no U.S. match either.
No, that'll bring us into this match, man. I'm not sure if this is a headliner for one of the WrestleManias, but we're going to get right into it. Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey. What do you think of this one? We got to see this match at Survivor Series in 2018, and I actually really like this match. I don't like Ronda Rousey on the mic as much, but I still have faith in Ronda Rousey, man. I think she's still a pup, you know what I mean? She's still a pup in the wrestling business. I hope that she pulls it together because I think that she could be a big star.
Yeah, I think Charlotte's gonna get squeezed the victory on this one. Yeah, she's just been very terrible on the mic. I know she needs some time working on it. I don't know. Like, I'm just not as excited for this one compared to her previous matches. I don't know. Just doesn't seem up the ante for me. You have to wait for the match and get into it. I think it's just her promo work hasn't been that good. It's been the same provocative, just beating up people with the same motive, like I'm just gonna break your arm, blah blah blah. I don't know. I haven't really been that excited for her since like the first time she debuted at WrestleMania when she fought. It was Triple H and Stephanie and her and what was it, the Angle or Rock?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm gonna take Charlotte on this one.
You think Charlotte's taking the win?
I can't.
She got the loss at the last time they faced each other by disqualification.
Yeah, I just can't see Ronda winning the title. I don't know, over Charlotte 1-on-1.
I think they're gonna give it to her, man. She was I don't know.
I can't see them swapping 2 titles, so one of them's got to jump, and
I'll tell you what, if Becky Lynch wins the title against Bianca, I think that Charlotte will win. She'll win this one.
Yeah, I'm thinking reverse. I think Charlotte's going to retain.
Okay. That's what I mean though. Like Charlotte will retain if
it's just the build up
Becky
for that
ends
one
up losing, right?
Yeah, it's just the build up for that one has been so asinine. Like, she goes to Rumble, the typical. So I don't know. Yeah, I like the other. Yeah.
Respect the Craft podcast. Ray, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining us. I appreciate your support, man. Kev Woods says, so maybe Ricochet with the IC title
will face
Seth. He says it sounds dumb, but it will give the lower card titles the value they've always had. Yeah.
About. It's
Enrique. Hey, thanks for joining the stream. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button on this video, man. Help us reach more people. And yeah, consider subscribing. We do this all the time. Ronda is going to get it. I'm kind of with Enrique right here. I think that Ronda is going to get this. But, James.
I think the other way. Man. I think the other way. It's just the build-up. It's just been very.
Speaking of that, everything pro wrestling says Ronda versus Charlotte has been trash build-up.
I hate. I don't know. I hate
Good
that they
old
just do
Conrad.
just the typical, hey, the person that Royal Rumble, that's when we're going to start building. You win the Rumble and then just go for there for 2 months. I don't know. I always found that very lackluster.
Yeah, yeah. It's
It's
you
a
know,
ri-
I
it's a rinse
miss
and recycle, you know?
I miss having WrestleMania cards built up for 2 months. You know what I mean? You already
Like
knew what was going to happen for 2 months. At least most of the card was added 2 months in advance. Like, why can't we do this? Like now
it's
we're
just about
adding
that, yeah.
matches a week before. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, I don't
you
like
need
that.
build up, and then
Yeah.
don't do the typical thing of, hey, if you were the runner up, you're gonna get the title shot. That was always the thing for the last couple of years. If you got eliminated last, you're gonna get some title shot. You're gonna be in the big picture. Come on, give me somebody different.
Says low key they should do it, or hear me out. Seth versus Dolph Ziggler for the NXT title, which would be stupid. But well, I don't think it'd be stupid to have the NXT title on the line at WrestleMania. This is your biggest card. Why can't we include NXT? You know what I mean? At least the titles. Like, why can't we? Is there a rule against this? Just because
No, I
they're
think and then they're gonna do the Saturday and Sunday. I think they should have just scrapped the stand and deliver and just put it all in one. Just put it on WrestleMania. Why not?
yeah, well,
Why not?
eh.
You know?
Yeah. Chad says, my favorite part of my first WWE event was Bianca Belair cutting Becky Lynch's hair and Bobby Lashley return and him and almost fighting. Dude, I was tripping when when Becky's hair got cut. I was looking at my wife. I was like, oh shit, they just cut the hell out her hair. It's all over the ring.
Gotta
Dude, I'm
sell
glad
it.
I'm glad you had a great time, Chad. That's awesome that you got to go to your first WWE event. I'm glad you had fun. That's what it's all about, man. Did you have good seats at least? Did you have like some decent seats so you
Yeah.
got a good view, or
Where
how's
were
that?
you? Floor, upper ball.
Yeah, Enrique says how you do that. You could just close out the chat, man, and press like on the video. I appreciate it. Mr. Loverman, that's Chris.
Yeah.
He's another co-host of the Pro Wrestling Shoot, and I cannot repeat what you just said. I'm trying to reach more people, Chris. Sorry about that. I'm not putting that comment up there.
Yeah, wrong chat.
Yeah. Kev was said, I thought people would hate the idea. Well, all right. Yeah, I really would want it to happen. That would be a dream match. Imagine it, Dolph Ziggler versus Seth. Dude, I've been an advocate for Dolph Ziggler since the beginning. When he first started, I told a lot of people that he was going to be the next Shawn Michaels. WWE just did not book him that way, and now he's basically WWE's jobber. I'm glad that he's the NXT champion, though. I'm glad that they're finally doing something with him.
I'm shocked that he's the NXT champion, but I mean, he hasn't been doing anything, so they got to put him somewhere.
They got to do something, man.
I'm just kind of afraid. Like I don't know. I kind of feel like, is he going to get featured in ever in the future sometime? I don't know. I don't know if they're just running out of ideas.
So we got a couple matches added. We got this one right here, and you sent me the graphic for this. This graphic is kind of ass, James. I'm gonna have to put you on probation.
You'll have to blame WrestleMania on Twitter. That's them, not
this
me.
is not HD, sir. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods versus Sheamus and Ridge Holland
with Budge.
With Butch on the side,
Butch.
man. That's Conrad's favorite part, is that they named him Butch or Butch, whatever. Okay. Butch. I mean, Pete Dunne was kind of a lame name too, but come on, man. Who do you think's taking that? I think Sheamus and Ridge Holland's taking that one.
I'm gonna go New Day on this one. I think they're gonna give it. I think they're gonna say, "Hey, for an honor of Big E and his situation, let's get you the W."
All right, let's talk about this other one that got added as well.
That
is yeah. Well, I got to bust through some of these, man. I don't want this stream to go too long. There's a lot of matches still to get to, but this one also got added. Bobby Lashley versus Almost. You said this was going to happen. I didn't think they were going to get to this, but they did.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised that Lashley was here. We didn't know who the hell they were going to have Almost fighting. They kept saying it's going to be somebody unexpected. Well, it's Lashley, so I guess unexpected.
Is it Omos or is it Almost?
I think it's Almost.
Okay,
but
either
I could be wrong on that.
I'm not a big fan of Omos or Almost.
Yeah, it's just a tall. It just gave like a great Khali type of vibe with the guy. I think Lashley's going to break him. I think Lashley's going to spear him, and then 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Almost will be there. That's about it. Nothing special. Just a late add in.
All right. Let's go to the chat real quick. Kind of filling up right here. Chad says, yes, I was next to the entrance where the wrestlers come out. Oh, that's good seats, man.
cool.
That's where James, I think, is going for Dynamite, right?
Yes, Dynamite
Okay,
in the
cool.
form.
Yeah, those are good seats, man. You get to see them pretty up close and personal as they come out. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I'm glad that you got some good seats.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool, man. I think the next WWE event I will be attending will be WrestleMania next year. I don't think I'm going to be going to any of the other WWE events here unless they
have
come
one
closer to my house. Like if they go to Portland or something, then
I seen Spokane on there.
Really? Spokane like for what?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Is it for like a SmackDown?
I'm not sure. It was like September 10th.
If it's a house show, I'm not driving 2 hours to go to Spokane.
I think it was Spokane. Happening. I don't know. There's 2 shows that day, so I don't know if it's a house show or if it's a live.
Kev says, "Yep, keep him on NXT." I think he's talking about
Dolph
Ziggler still.
Makes
Everything
sense.
Pro Wrestling says Butch. It's his favorite thing, man. Kevin Woods, I don't want him back on Raw or SmackDown. He should stay on NXT. Dolph works way more being on NXT than the other brands. It's kind of a brand that he says we should have Dolph Ziggler. Yeah. No, man, I'm happy for Dolph Ziggler. I'm glad that
he's getting an opportunity.
He's doing something.
So,
yeah. It's about time they put a title on this guy, man. I mean, it's
do something,
ridiculous that they had it.
Give
I'll tell you what. Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I said it's actually fantastic to see Robert Roode with his own old theme song on NXT. So that was a nice touch.
I haven't watched NXT. He comes out to the Glorious theme.
Yeah, he comes back to the Glorious theme, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't know what they're doing with NXT. Like, I know a lot of people were kind of like with 2.0. You already see Ciampa going to Raw. He's been on there, and you got Bron Breakker going to Raw too. So I have no idea what
kind of rushing these guys.
I think they're just treating NXT as used to be obviously the developmental. Now we're treating it as a third brand. So I just don't. If you're going to do that, incorporate into WrestleMania now. It's the time to pull it. You should have pulled it a couple Survivor Series ago when they had that whole who's the better brand, and they won it. So and they didn't do nothing with it.
Absolutely, this is a match that I'm really excited for, man. AJ Styles versus Edge. I think this is going to steal the show in a lot of ways. You got heel Edge, face AJ. This
with the new theme, by the way.
With the new theme, I think that this match is definitely going to surprise a lot of people, man. Edge has been killing the game. For anybody that said that Christian had the better year than Edge did on their returns, where is Christian now? That's all I got to say. Edge is out here killing the game, man.
Yeah, that's going to be a show stealer. AJ, Edge, great combination. I love the story they got going there. The recent promo with Edge with the Judgment Day poster look-alike. The theme song is there. I'm going to love that match. It's going to be fantastic.
That's
that one's going to at least go for about 20, 25 minutes. At least.
Yeah,
I'm going to go with a shocker. I think Edge is going to seal that one. I think Edge is going to get it. Yeah.
I think AJ would put him over anyway too. So that'll be good, man. Damn, dude, we still got a lot of matches on here. So I'm going to get into this one too. The Usos versus Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Boogs. How do you feel about it?
It's just a filler tag team. The Usos are going to win this. I'd be shocked if I see Rick Boogs with a title. I feel so bad.
Come on, Chris.
Yeah, I feel bad for Nakamura. It's just, man, he's been so downplayed since that WrestleMania with AJ, with the whole low blow, kicking the nuts thing. Now he's just. I think the last thing he did was like King Nakamura, and held the title for so long just to end up losing it. They're just running out of ideas for Nakamura. Nakamura's going to end up leaving by a couple months down the road.
Everything Pro Wrestling said, this sad tag division. I'm with you on that too, man. But then again, I turned to the other channel and it's pure tag team. So it's like,
what do you want to see, Rick Boogs or the Young Bucks?
Like, damn. Well, I'd rather see the Young Bucks, but you know what I mean. Like it's like, damn, can't we just meet somewhere in the middle? Nope. Man, here's another fun one. It's I'm just gonna get right into it. This is triple threat tag team match, which are interesting teams.
Fatal 4-way, sir.
Is it fatal 4-way?
Yeah,
Fatal
there's 4
4-way
tag
tag team match,
teams.
whatever. It should be interesting just because the teams are so weird.
This is a tough one.
Naomi and Sasha Banks for one, Shayna Baszler.
Yeah, the
and,
Italian Shayna Baszler's the oddball. The
it's
other
so
3
weird.
makes sense.
It's so weird to me.
It's a good question. I'm gonna give it to Sasha. Sasha and Naomi. Sasha's never won a WrestleMania. They got to give her one, right? She's never won a WrestleMania match, so I'm gonna take them.
Sasha hasn't still, huh? That's weird. That's a weird.
She's never won one.
Have.
Remember the one year where they lost the tag titles to
she's
the
definitely
Iconics?
Losing this one then.
I think she's gonna win it. I think they're gonna give her like, hey,
that would be a lame way to have her finally win a WrestleMania match. Like, let this woman win a.
Naomi needs
match.
it. Hey, they've been giving it to Naomi, so I don't know. But then again, maybe they'll let Corey's fiance get the win. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Mr. Loverman, Chris Williams says they do a knack dirty.
They pretty much
Nakamura. Nakamura. Dude, nothing makes me more happy than to see Pat McAfee just oversell Nakamura when he comes out. That boy gets so hyped. He's actually one of my favorite commentators in professional wrestling right now. He's so fun to watch, dude.
I didn't know how he was going to transition. Yeah, it's a whole different energy whatsoever. And the wrestling really aspect. Yes.
Kevin Wood says Rick Boogs any day. He also says I hated that when I first watched AEW, a lot of matches were tagged. Basically, most of them the show boring. I wouldn't call it boring, man. AEW kills it, dude.
Everyone has their, they
do overkill the tag team, but
yeah, they do. But that was their main thing. Like, hey, we love tag teams here, so
yeah. No, I love tag team wrestling too. I can't stand trios matches, and they're gonna make trios belts, and then we're gonna see tons of trios over there. So
yeah,
that's
get ready for that.
I'm not really
that's coming from ROH too. So
hopefully they keep most of it over there. Everything Pro Wrestling says keep Sasha's streak alive. She means more than this match. Yes.
Yeah, she's 0 for 6. She's 0 for 6 at
exactly.
WrestleMania.
She means more than this match. Do not have her win this match and this be her first win in WrestleMania. That would be sad, man. I'm just not for that. I don't know, man. That gets into the Raw tag team titles. We got RK Bro versus what are they calling Otis and Gable now? What is that?
What is it? Alpha Academy?
The Alpha Academy.
That's what it is. And then the Street Profits.
And then Private Party number 2. I think this is where Randy turns on Matt Riddle, man.
I'm trying to think
I think the Alpha Academy is going to get the belts. Well, yeah, I think the Alpha Academy will take this one.
This is a tough one. Alpha Academy, they've been doing those little skits with like the race, the decathlon or whatever in the ring. Are the Street Profits like heel now? What's going on? I see them tack them.
Yeah, they're heel. They're heel.
I'm gonna go. I guess I'll go RK Bro. I guess RK Bro. They don't.
I'm going Alpha Academy, man. That's what I'm taking.
Shoosh.
AEW is good when they focus on MJF, FTR, and Inner Circle. Inner Circle is now the Jericho Appreciation Society, buddy. And
yeah,
I think AEW is great, man. They're still a growing company, and I give them a lot of. If you listen to our audio podcast, which is our main show, this is just something that we do on the side, this little live stream. So definitely go check out our show, guys. I can't stress that enough. We are the red nose of podcasts, man. If you have not heard our show, go and listen. I promise you'll get stuck every single week listening to us. It's a fun show. We put a lot of work into it, and I give AEW a lot of trouble sometimes on that show, but AEW is still my favorite promotion right now. Like I'm allowed to criticize as a fan and tell people what I like and what I don't like, and certain things about AEW I don't like, but they're still killing the game, man. And they're such a young company, and now you got ROH on the horizon, so we're gonna see where that goes, man. I think that everybody should give AEW a try if they haven't, man. There's a lot of good stuff going on over there. Let's get the brothers get one. Let's go Street Profits. Chris,
If
good
they were
comment,
if
man.
they were
Good comment.
if they were a face team, I'll give it to him. Heel, I don't know. We'll have to see how that goes. But rated
I'm
R.
gonna tell Chris to shush. Alpha Academy's taking it. Alpha Academy. Says Kevin Wood said, and Danhausen, Willa Yuta, Punk, Brian Danielson, Dean Ambrose, and Private Party, and Britt Baker, and Dan Lambert, Scorpio Sky, and that's it. That's quite a bit of people. I mean, and they're on their show every single week. So
Yeah,
I don't know. There's a lot of others too that you left out. Their roster is massive. I like them, but when they
I'm surprised Danhausen was the first name.
Yeah, Danhausen. Yeah, everybody loves that Danhausen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you will be cursed.
So here's Kevin's top match coming up here. What do you think about this, man? I'm excited to see McAfee.
You know that storyline they're doing with Austin Theory and the whole like he's a Vince McMahon protege or somewhat. It started with, and I hate the way they started, was the whole golden egg thing. Then he ends up finding it. And yeah, I mean, they put it into a storyline perspective with Vince going on Pat's show, talking about everything, you know, AEW wrestling correspondence, and they just booked this match. It's good for Austin Theory. I mean, he's been up there, you know.
This is his first WrestleMania match.
Yeah, and I think he's going to put Pat over. I think Pat's going to get the win. I think it's going to be an exciting young match.
I think Pat's going to put. I think that's going to be. I think that's going to be opposite. Actually, I think Pat's putting Ricky Starks number 2 over.
Ricky Starks too. Yeah,
that's what Austin Theory reminds me of. It's like Ricky Starks 2.0.
Yeah, I don't know who I've been seeing more on YouTube and TikTok. I've been seeing Austin Theory a lot, and same with Ricky Starks. So, I don't know. I'm gonna go Pat with this one. Keep the streak alive. 2-0, or no, start a streak. I'm sorry.
Yeah. He says, "I like that. Austin Theory is Vince's protege."
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't turn to the Drew McIntyre chosen one thing.
Yeah, definitely. If anybody wants to call into the show, I'll throw this number up there one more time. This will probably be the last time I have the number up for the rest of this stream. But if you guys feel comfortable calling in, you can be heard on here. James can hear you. Everybody on the stream can hear you. So we'll keep that up for a second. Dude, the time has come. The time has come. We're going to talk about the 2 main reasons why everybody's watching WrestleMania right now.
All right, let's see.
I can't wait for this, dude. We've got Seth freaking Rollins versus an opponent of Mr. McMahon's choosing.
Vacant. All right.
Seth Rollins is standing in the ring, and all of a sudden,
here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
No, I'm just kidding. I hope that doesn't happen.
We're gonna get your favorite. Eugene's gonna come out. Eugene's coming out. If that
doesn't happen, or if that happens, I'm gonna lose my shit, dude. I'm telling you, this cannot happen. It cannot happen. Everybody in WWE will lose their mind. Everybody at WrestleMania will lose their mind. Everybody watching at home will lose their mind. We all know who we want in this match, and that is Cody freaking Rhodes. I hope he shows up. We're going to see what this is all about, man. I really hope that. I think that WWE needs Cody right now, man. I really do. And I think that it's going to cause some controversy. Yeah. And I love controversy, man.
And he's going to, of course, it's cash. You know, controversy causes cash. And he's supposed to come out in his AEW gear. That's what they've stated. We just don't know. They keep teasing. It's going to be WrestleMania. Then it's going to be Raw. So maybe we'll get Shane in there, and that's it. You don't get nothing because they've done some stupid shit for WrestleMania in the past. They have done that.
Yeah.
So you might get Shane. You might get, like someone said, Vince McMahon. I don't know. Your favorite, Eugene, coming out. I don't know. Or nothing happens. They just tease it, and he's in the ring. He's waiting and waiting.
Ultimate troll Vince comes out. So check this out, man. When I seen this online, one of our buddies and old co-host of the Pro Wrestling Shoot sent us that meme that was Seth is standing there, and all of a sudden Shane McMahon's music hits. I was saying, you know what, that now that you say that, you've pretty much ruined WrestleMania for me, because I would not put it past WWE to do something like this, considering that Tony Khan was in the ring and said, it's not Shane. It's not Shane. I can definitely see Vince McMahon coming out and saying, it wasn't Cody. It wasn't Cody.
It was me all along, Cody.
Oh my God. I hope that does not happen.
We're going to get Veer. Veer's going to come on.
Hopefully
Veer.
not Cody, mid-Carter Rhodes. Chris, quit hating on Cody, man. He's about to come and save this promotion a little bit, man. Let him do his thing.
The more and more you tell him that, he's not going to watch it.
Oh, look at this. Kevin Woods says, WWE doesn't need Cody. Cody, in my opinion, no offense, will always be mid-Carter. Chris, is this one of your friends that you brought in the chat? I swear, man. I'll bet it is. It's Chris on 2 accounts you watch. So it says, when I saw like one of AEW's first episodes, I said, who's that? You lying. You're lying. I have to disagree with that, man. Cody Rhodes is a fucking star. Next caller. Shout out to our audio podcast.
Shoosh.
The Shoot Report. Shoosh. Shoosh. Dude, I cannot wait for Cody Rhodes to show up. I think Cody Rhodes is going to be a star in WWE, and I feel like he's finally going to get the treatment that he's always deserved in that company, which brings us on to the main event. It is the main event, and I'm ready for this, man. I'm ready to see what they do with this match. I'm ready to see what they do with the titles. I hope that they actually unify the titles and it doesn't.
If you heard Lesnar's promo, that's what they teased.
Well, hopefully, man. We got Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, the greatest WrestleMania match of all time. Champion versus champion. Who's taking it, man? We're giving it to Reigns, right? We have to.
It has to be Roman. I don't know what's in Lesnar's contract of how many more matches he has. Are they going to keep pushing it and still wrestle? I think Roman is going to claim it, though. They have to keep the whole acknowledgement. Roman's got to keep going. Lesnar, you've won how many? I think 3 of the matches so far from Lesnar. Give him one more. So, yeah, I got Lesnar going over, I got Roman going over on this one. This is probably going to be their best outing. Two different personalities.
We got breaking news. WWE is bringing Shane McMahon in for WrestleMania 38 this weekend. PWInsider.com has confirmed with multiple sources. There is no word at this time whether McMahon will be appearing on the pay-per-view yet, but we are told he will be in town for the entire WrestleMania weekend. PW Insider Mike Johnson. Great.
Woo-hoo!
Great. Oh man, would you rather see Shane McMahon in there than Cody Rhodes?
I'm telling you, Vince is gonna just keep going and pushing it and just make fans. Hey, you're gonna watch Raw, right? You know you're going to watch it. If anything, it's smart on Vince to do that because they have done this stupid crap before. They can't even do a complete cash in.
Says, man, what if Cody comes out of Stardust? I'll pop, dude. I'll pop. Like,
that's it.
The next BTE after that will be the funniest episode yet. I can't wait, man. Kevin Wood says Cody's a great mid-carder, though, in my opinion. I love his work, but his promos are his matches are good, but I don't know any moves that he does, and he just has that mid-carder feel to him. Then you don't. I'm telling you right now, if you don't like Cody's promos and you know his moves and stuff, then you haven't watched enough Cody Rhodes.
What if
I'll tell you that right
Shane
now, because Cody Rhodes is phenomenal. That is not a very good take.
I can already sense it. If that's the word, if Shane's in there, I hope they troll the hell out of everyone and come out with the Cody music, and then Shane comes out wearing his gear, starts doing his moves. So we'll have
Everything
to see.
Pro Wrestling says Shane McMahon. Damn it.
Hey, Shane had to be on there. He couldn't get his Rumble spot.
I said, bro, like it or not, Shane is must see. Chris, you're tripping. Get on out of here with that.
The best in the world.
Yeah, CM Punk. CM Punk, best of the world. That's Shane McMahon, man. I can't believe this, dude. WrestleMania is now ruined right at the end of this stream because Shane McMahon is taking Cody's spot. Man, it's going to be the ultimate troll.
Could have a swerve. Vince introduces Shane. Shane introduces Cody.
That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious
They just
because
throw a
everybody would be
swerve.
like, "Oh man, oh," like everybody would be bummed on
Oh,
that.
you can
And then-
already hear a BS chant going off, or
Yeah.
Cody, or
oh
it's
yeah,
gonna be
WrestleMania's gonna
going
lose their
on.
mind.
Watch them not show up to SmackDown just to push the ante.
All right, chat. I'm thinking Roman Reigns is taking this final match. I'm interested to see what happens. Hopefully, we get a Rock surprise, but we'll see what happens. What do
Doubt
you
it.
guys think about WrestleMania this year? I know what a couple people in the chat's comments are going to be, but can you take a positive out of some of these matches? Because I feel like some of these are going to be banger matches.
Yeah, there's going to be a couple bangers, unexpected ones, and there's going to be some low key ones. You're like, we kind of expected that. Trying to think, how many title changes did we say? How many did I put over? There's going to be about obviously the main event. There's going to be a title change, of course.
Yeah.
Trying to think, the other tag team I kept alone, the other women, so I got 2. I think there's going to be like 2 title changes. I think I put on their total. And I don't know. The vocal point, and I know people are going to not like it. It's going to be Cody being the big thing in there. Whatever happens until Roman and Lesnar come out, that's going to be the big thing. Not many stipulation matches. We only got 1, surprisingly, just 1.
Yeah. Chris says, bro, he's must see, just like Jeff Hardy is must see. If he's in a match, he's going to do something cray.
It's true. I'll give him that. Shane is always doing.
That would be him letting Triple H win. He's must see, bro. WWE win too. I feel this WrestleMania is good, but night 1 is whatever for me, and night 2 is excellent. Okay.
And here's the question. So I know we said that if it's Seth versus Cody, who's going to get the victory on that one? I don't think we said.
If it is Seth versus Cody, I feel like you have to give it to Cody just so you can build a rematch between that and say
that's what
Seth
I'm
off
thinking. But then I know Vince, and he's going to just stick it up to the man just like he did for WCW, and he's going to have Seth go over.
Oh, damn it, pal. You're coming in and you're losing at WrestleMania on the biggest stage.
Welcome back.
And then we're going to just release you from your contract.
It was just a one-off. Yep. We'll see you on ROH.
Yeah, have fun. Go back to that pissant company, pal. Well, that pretty much wraps us up here, man. Guys, go and follow us on our social media accounts. And if you haven't already, like this video and subscribe. Subscribe because we'll be doing this quite often. But go and listen to our audio podcast because that is where all the fun is, man. This is a lot of fun interacting in the live chat and everything. But if you want to entertain an entertaining show throughout your day at work or whatever you're doing in the car, just go and check us out on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever else you get your audio podcasts. I promise we won't disappoint. As for that, James, you got any closing arguments or?
I'm just ready for WrestleMania like everyone else. It's going to be a long-ass 2 days. I'll just tell you that. So hope you have a lot of sleep and have the energy to watch both nights.
Yeah, so I'll tell you right now, if Shane McMahon comes out and it's not Cody,
he will give out a t-shirt.
Emotional, damn it. Emotional, damn it.
I'm gonna just be hurt, man. It's gonna crush me, but I'll laugh my ass off at the whole.
This is exclusive. If Shane comes out, everyone that tweets his last tweet, retweets it, we're gonna give out a free t-shirt.
You're giving out a free t-shirt. I ain't giving out shit for free.
A free Shane McMahon shirt.
Speaking of which, guys, we also have merch on our store over at Brainbuster Tees. Come and check it out. We got lots of designs over there. I might as well give this cheap plug out there. The link is in the description of this video, so come and check it out. This is only just a part of some of the merch that we have. We got lots to choose from over there at the Pro Wrestling Shoot store on Brainbuster Tees. Go and support our sponsors over at Manscaped and use promo code PWShoot and save yourself 20% off at checkout, plus free shipping. You won't regret it. Other than that, man, I'm Jesse Carter. He's James Pinar Jr. We'll see you guys next time right here on the Pro Wrestling Shoot.
Let's go, Shane.